How's it going, guys? So I have a couple. I got lucky today. Even yesterday, I had the the fire going really good. Get up next day, there's coals in here. But like I said on my last video, I don't make no plans, and I just come in here and fire up the wood, and then I do shit as I go. You know what I mean? And sometimes I like to pretend I'm a professional, and then think about it, and then I just laugh about it. But so it's let's go. I got a couple of things. Actually, I know where I gotta go. I know. Okay, it's Chad O'Neill and Stone Furball asked some questions, so I'm gonna. Oh, jeez. Sorry, guys. So yeah, the stove fire, not right up, but I make the coals nice, and grab the axe. I just use an axe head and an axe head and a ball paint hammer, and I just pound the shit out of it, and that's how I get my pieces of wood kindling size, you know what I mean, like toothpicks almost. Okay, so here we go. So I'm gonna pull up this fella, and we all know him. He's cooperate with me, Chevaholic. So this is actually gonna Chad O'Neill wants to see how I'm gonna come across making my bead roller into a mortar, or to runs off a mortar, which I'll have to go and get it. Now this mortar I have, guys, it's fucking really round and it's heavy, and it's gonna be belt driven, and I just have to remove the handle that cranks it and put a pulley there, and then you know what I mean, and then as soon as I get my hands on a sewing machine paddle, you know what I mean, for power, and plug it into the mortar, and then it's just by touch of the foot. But Chevaholic here, he made one making the Eastwood bead roller better. Eastwood and what's mine? Wood Fab. They're the same damn things. They're just one's blue, one's gray. Now, Stone Furball. He wants to know what it looks like inside my dryer before I tear it down or put it back together. So I'll give you a cook view. Yeah. Hey. So flashlight's already there. It's got a big old condenser rad. Like, I mean, he's fat. And on the other side there's a fan that blows, well, it looks like it might blow this way. I'm not too sure. Does it blow it this way? I think so. Oh no, it might blow towards the condenser. So, so that's all boxed in. That guy there, that's a water catcher. And then, I really don't know what, and then there's the two lines that go into a box back there, and then it just starts, and it has hydro to it, and then it just starts, it'll go from there up to here into this, and then back to the top half of the box, and then we're over here, and then it goes to I don't know what that box is for, man, but and then it goes to from there up to there, back, and then oh yeah, and then it goes down there, wraps around here, goes around there, and then into this contraption here. And this thing here, it's some kind of power source. It says danger on it, and but yeah, but if you go to Chevaholic, Stone Furball, He's got a video, because I was checking things out too, right? Because, you know, it's always good to have dry air than wet, you know what I mean? But he's got a video on, so let's just, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. They changed the shit a whole lot, eh? That's crazy. So, but he has a setup on how he made a dryer, and it's pretty near the same as ideal as that. It's just more compact in one area, but he uses an AC condenser from a vehicle, and I'm just trying to catch it here for you. And he had, you know, the temperature light thing there, and he was showing the temperature. I think I'm gonna go backwards because I'm gonna go from the oldest to the newest, because I think it's a little further back. So let's try this. And yeah. Yeah. Professional. That's funny. Oh, jeez, man. Trying to hook my friend Furball up here. Oh, jeez, man. Where is it? I know it's here. I'm positive, because this guy's a brain. This guy is a smart guy. This Chevaholic, and you know, he just comes up with really good ideas. Horns, 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 horns. My turn. Oh, okay. Jeez, man. I guess I should have. Okay, what I'll do is I'll let you guys go from here, and then I'm going to locate it, and then I'll be back. Ciao. Okay, there, guys. So I found it's Stone Furball. It's called Homemade Air Dryer for my shop compressor 12-12-12. So it was a year ago. And holy shit, he got 18,739 views. That's cool. But that's a very interesting thing. So it is under Chevaholic. It's a year ago. And but let's click onto it, and he explains how he does it in that, so that would really help you out there, I think. And we'll just start it off a bit there, and then second video. Oh,
little quick thing here. VW Darren, his air compressor blew up. Actually, his line just blew off. And he made a comment about he was going to put the condenser in. And I know I put a video up, and he did reference that. I figured I'd better make a new one, because that first video I made was kind of hokey. And I didn't really explain myself really good on that one. But all I did is just a basic AC condenser. You can get them pretty much anywhere. This one here, like I said, I believe it's like out of a car or truck. Early to mid 80s. GM, but doesn't matter. I just use compression for.
So yeah, Stone Furball. Check out Chevaholic, and he's got the same idea for a really, you know what I mean, for next to nothing to an expensive one. Because I know they're not cheap. But check them out, and then let me know if that helps, and if not, I'll find something else. But I'm positive this is going to help you out really good in that. So yeah, and so yeah, so I think I have a plan right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to do shit about it, but I'll try to act like a professional about it. But so guys, I'll be back, man, and I'm gonna grab that stove and get it going better and that. And I'll talk to you guys in a bit, okay, man? Ciao. Okay guys, since I don't make any plans and I do shit as I go, and I'm a professional at doing that kind of stuff, but I thought I'd show you guys the tools that I use that make it easy for me to do what I do. So there we go. First of all, an air compressor is really important. This guy here is a 6.5 80-gallon Pro Air 2 DeValvis. That air compressor keeps up very well with my selection of tools. So let's start off by well, of course, start off by things that cut metal for you, like the rotten part out. That would be multiple grinders. I have 3 of them. One's for the sanding disc, the cutting wheel, and then the other one is for the grinder. And for shaping metal, for you know what I mean. Most important tool for me is the chisel set, because that pretty well, you know what I mean. That'd be my right hand man right there. Along with that, this is another chisel I like to use. I've used it for a long time. Where'd you go? Damn. Lost it already? Oh, there it is. This sucker right here. It's I don't know how long it is, because I ain't got a stick to measure. And then you go from that to, if you're hand bombing things, that'd be like for the dog leg, and for the wheel arch, and just certain things. And that would lead to a metal brake. This is stuff that just makes my life easier. That doesn't mean it's a must. I used to do the bed rail and that. This guy here is from Prince's Auto. It came on sale. The legs were really short. I had the extent. I had to go buy metal to get it to a proper height. Shrinker stretcher. I've had it for a while now, and I'm getting an idea of it. And that. So yeah. So that's pretty well about it. Your grinders to cut your metal, plus I got air shears, air nibbler, and that. And now there's the hammer and dolly set. Grab this flashlight, we'll turn it on. There's the multiple dollies and hammers I got kicking around. These are Westworth. A set. They're just polished. Well, I'm assuming they're, you know what I mean. They're. I don't see no rust off them. This fella here is my favorite hammer. It is a snap-on. That was given to me from a really good friend of mine that does really good body work. And what he did was, he bought a brand new one and just gave it to me. And that, so you'll see me 75% use this guy here, and that. So and then there's very that's new. Haven't really got to play with it, but that's what it takes to grab a flat piece of stock of metal and start forming it into something. And then that leads up to the welder. I got the Miller 140. I run auto gas, or auto weld it's called. That's why it's kind of got that maroon red looking bottle, and that's what I run. Now I ran heavy gauge wire So this way I don't have to run, that's about 20 feet, so I don't have to run extension cord. Because if you run a cheap extension cord, you're going to rob your air compressor of your welder for the volts that it needs to, for the power of the hydro to get it to work properly. So this way I don't need a extension cord. I just 20 feet's long enough, and I want a little heavier gauge, and that. So yeah, so there's that there, and then that would lead to the after that would lead to the what I use to for body fill. It's just a piece of flat stock sheet metal I've had for a long time, and then putty knives. I have two of this style here, a little smaller than that, and then a smaller one, and then I got this wider one, and I use these because they're easier in my hands. You kind of want some flex to them. Once in a while I'll pull these guys out if it's got a lot of body shape, like this guy here. For the final lick, you know, for pinholes and that, I use a rubber squeegee, rubber putty knife, I guess you would call it. This one I've had for a long time. It's really, believe me guys, it was a lot thicker than that. So that's how long I've had that. And then of course when you're all done spreading your body fill, gun wash in a bottle, squirt bottle, squirt it on there, clean your equipment right away, and then now you're good to go. The tools that what it takes to knock down Bondo, fiberglass or whatever, you know, body fill you're using. We'll start with the air tools. The air. I have this guy here. It's I discovered this watching VW Darren's. It's otherwise known as the Bondo Hog. It's a gear driven, good investment. I like it. And then I have over here, I call them feather edgers. They're right here, these guys there. I got two of them, one for I think that's 40 grit on that one there, and then that one over there I use for multiple sandpaper, because 40 grit, 30 grit or whatever, it's really hard to break down that. It's hard to break that kind of sandpaper down, so that's why it's got its own little tool. And then you know, and then you go to the air board. Now it didn't come with an 8-ball. It came with a really egg-shaped kind of handle. So just to make life easy, this was what I came up with. Went to Canadian Tire. It's actually made to go on a shifter of a car or whatever, and I just bolted it on, and that's what made that. Other than air, there are blocks. This guy's like a 24-inch block, door block it is. From that to other blocks, you know, I've got this guy here. I don't use them too often, but I did send Rick to fix one of these, and one of these guys here. Now I have 3 of these. One's for 80, 120, and 180. That's as far as I go with my body fill, and then I'll put the other stuff on. So I got multiple ones here. Like I said, more door blocks, a soft one, a really hard firm one that's made by Motor Guard. Yeah, Motor Guard. Yeah, this is a really stiff one. And so that's what I got for you know what I mean, for knocking down body fill. And then the next thing would be after that, right, is a gun for priming. And I usually, now, Milrich 77, he sent me a spray gun from Harbor Freight, and that fucking thing sprayed like a fucking champ. And just like every other place, I have a garbage can close by, right? My benches, I only have a small bench, that's all I really need. And it's always the same thing, and I don't know what happened. I still had the lid in that, and the gun's gone, so I'm assuming, this was like last year I think, or during the summer, I'm assuming that the damn thing fell in the garbage can and I didn't know. And but this is a primer gun I use here. It sprays pretty decent. It's the older model from Canadian Tire before they came out with the other ones. And then once again, then you go back to your blocks with some, you know, 220, 320, 400, you know what I mean, block out your body work and that. And then for paint, you know what I mean, and then this will lead to this guy here. I do have a paint shaker here, right there. Right now it's just a cluster, because you know what I mean, I don't do anything really in the winter time. So you know, that's for shaking my primer, all my paints and whatever. Handy tool. My kids used to be my paint shaker. And that's so, yeah. And then it goes to the paint guns itself. Now I've always ran DeValvis. I've had one DeValvis GTI and 2 pluses. I sold 1 plus and then I shipped 1 out to a friend. And then I came across this guy here. And this is a DeValvis. This is what I used all last year. And it's a good gun. It comes with another cap size and that. I got a Satajet 4000B digital that I have not got to try yet. It was a Christmas gift. And yeah, so you know, and then my multiple tools, and then you know, I got into cutting and buffing there. I don't know how many years now, 3 years ago I guess. You know what I mean, there I am cutting buffing. Which one is this? This is that 2011 Mustang, and that's what the end result was. Now I didn't get a photo of it. See, this is just strictly base, and I did not take a photo of it original before touched. The 2009, I think this is 45th anniversary. This is my old setup in my old garage. You know, I had a tarp half the garage. I got the lights that I have on the wall now, and then that's straight out of the gun clear. Cutting it, the beginning of the buffing, and then the end result is right there. And that, and so that leads to my buffing machine. And then I use 3M compounds, and of course they're in the house because who knew they freeze. So yeah, so those are, and then the pleasure tools for me, I'd call, you know, kind of luxury, would be the scissor hoist. Shit, I use that thing. It's rated for 6,000 pounds. I use it for, I've had heavy Ford trucks. You know, trucks are pretty heavy. Even a Dodge full-size Ram is a heavy truck. They're rated over 6,000 pounds. You know, so this 63 Fairlane, you know, it ain't weighing no 6,000 pounds. And when you own something like that, of course there's the safety, right? Because who wants a vehicle to fall on you? I don't. Sport jacks. So that's what it takes. That's what kind of tools I have to make life easy for me. Of course there's the bead roller. I haven't tried it yet. You know, I got my friend hooked me up with a dry air Pro Dry, and then he hooked me up with a heat lamp, so I'll be putting used to that stuff there. Now, I don't know, your everyday standard tools for stripping down parts, you know what I mean, this and that. Here's the socket set here, right there. I have my wrenches, you know, pliers and stuff like that. And then I have, I got, you know, for reading the codes on the vehicle and that. And then, so I think that covers all my basic. Oh, no, wait. And I have this stuff too. Portable 4-ton jacks, 2 of them. That's new. I've had this for a long time. I got it at a pawn shop for like 40 bucks, the whole thing. And what happened now, it's starting to leak. We got this here. So what I'm going to do is, this is still good. What I'll do is, next time I'm in Prince's Auto, I'll turn around and just get the shifter, and then I'll have to change the thing. And then I'll be good to go. Stud welder. Key puller. That's 1 puller. Big rivet gun. Another stud level. And of course the hammer. I have this El Cheapo that you can get in, you know what I mean, if there's say part of your door's caved in a bit and you know you don't want to take the door off, you just hook on it and give us, you know, a slap with the big blue thing, and she'll move it for you. And then of course there's all the adapters for it, so ×2. This guy here is for like inside door, for inside really tight spots. You know what I mean? And you just, all different thicknesses right here, and you just add it on, and then it just, you know what I mean? So yeah, so yeah, it's got its own toolbox. These porta packs, I did have them in a big toolbox, but and of course I locked this because that's heavy, really heavy stuff in there, and you don't need a drawer coming out and that. But I did have the porta packs in this guy here, this nice long one, and that's what I bought it for. But it was too heavy, man. Engine crane, clecals. I like clecals now. I like them because I like to dry fit panels all the time, multiple times, and it's just easier to, you know what I mean, put them up there. Vice clamps are important too. You know what I mean? You know, I got multiple. Like these guys here, they're all vice clamps. So you know what I mean. The only ones that ain't vice clamp are these guys here. They're just, I think they're, I don't know, just from Prince's Auto, and they weren't very much, and I kind of needed that at the time. And then everything else is vice clamps, except these guys. They're called, these got a lifetime warranty. These are called Canfurl, and they carry a lifetime warranty. So there you guys go, a little rundown on what it takes for me to make life a little easier for me, and that you know, your standard stuff, you know, battery charger, you know. This one's a digital, so you know, sometimes, you know, you forget to, you know, you have a door open on the vehicle and you forget to close it and the battery's dead, and that. So, and then spot welder here, I didn't get to try it yet, still haven't. I still got to wire it up, and but I'm positive it works. I mean, I took it apart, I cleaned the inside just like I'm doing to that, inspecting the inside, and that'll be a handy tool when it's time for it. So I think that's it for what I have for tools. Did you guys notice my stove's on an angle? So this way, instead of it sitting this way here and blowing all the heat just that way, I have it dead center and it's blowing the heat into the center, so that works really well. And that file cabinets, I like file cabinets, you know what I mean. This one here, I have 3 of them. This guy here is pretty handy, and of course a camera to take photos before and after. Bondo finder, not a must need, my buddy bought that for me. And then, but you know, I got this guy here, and then I got all these damn things here, tap and die, deep sockets, easy outs, brakes, for doing ball joints and that. And so, and then I got my paint cabinet, which is all my paints inside the house and that, because they freeze too, you know what I mean. And then of course there's the stereo. Every garage needs a stereo, and that. So and yeah, so I guess that's it, man. And a camera, so this way you can make YouTube videos and go for it, you know what I mean. Okay guys, so I'm gonna get this stuff loaded, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a little lunch, and I'm going to go and dig out that mortar. Wait till you guys see the size of that thing. I think it's even bigger than the one that's on there, but it's kind of an overkill. What you could use is off of a squirrel fan, you know, for a furnace. You could use one of those. I just, you know, I had a couple and I threw them out last year because they were kicking around. I don't know if I threw them all out. I might have not. They might be on that trailer out there. I'm not sure. But I really can't do much with it today anyways, because you know, I don't have a pulley that's going to replace this handle, which will go to the motor, which will spin this guy here and that. So, but I'm going to go have something to eat. I'll get my wife to load this stuff up, and when I'm sitting there talking about you know, that I make no plans, I do shit as I go, and yes, I'm a professional at it, you know, and then you gotta laugh about it, right? But that's alright, you know what I mean? Every day is not a pleasure day, right? And that's so, but I guess, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna have to step up the plate and start making some patches, I guess, and so it makes it look like I know what I'm doing anyways, eh? And that. So, but okay guys, so thanks for viewing my channel, man, and you guys rock. Once again, you know, if you're not learning something from me, I'm guaranteed to put a smile on your face for sure. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I might get 2 up today. Okay guys, ciao.